Hello all, this is Zimnala coming at you with another adventure in the Planet Crafter. We're going to be continuing our way towards the end of our Selenea playthrough. We just have to basically terraform the last step of this, and this could take a bit. We aren't going like a slow progression, but our resources are a little on the sketchy side, so we're going to have to poke around. Now the biggest thing we probably need is more animals, so we're gonna have to go and try to get more genes to really make that work. What we need to do is actually get out there and find some natural herds of these guys. So, make sure we got stuff in our pocket. We sure don't. We're gonna head out there and take care of that. It's been a few days since I played last, so do not mind me. Got a water bottle, yep. Alright, we got everything we currently need. Let's just get on out here and wander around till we see some aminals. We don't really have a particular destination or a goal. I don't know if there's any special endings for this moon either. Usually they start contacting you at some point, telling you that when you get near the end, but we still have a fair bit to go for that. We also never saw any sign of like gold and chests or anything for this moon, so. There was something right here. Did we ever visit this one? We may not have ever visited right here. It does show up on the map. That's also something we could use. We didn't get that rocket yet. That could speed things up too. Yeah, we may not have ever been in here. Huh. Interesting. Let's see if there's any messages. Don't really see anything to interact with in here. There's a gene though. Okay. What's this one got going on? Oramea, yeah, we've never found an Oramea so far, so that's something we could use. This just feeds back into the other room. We don't need to break every wall of it. But really, there's nothing else going on here, huh? No lore. So tragic. Okay. Dismantle these, but there's not really any reason for that right now. Other than for the circuits. Did I never make... Okay, I guess I never made that one. Alright. Guess we didn't need it either. Seeing if there's anything going on above it. Oh, we found our aminals too. Look at them, they're actually pretty cute. No, just put everything in there. I'll sort it when we get back. Alright. Look at him. They hop like kangaroos. They look kind of like owls. Saw something over here too. Is there more aminals over this hill? Just the 3? No, there's a 4th one. They look kind of like parrots and kangaroos and owls all together. Huh. Neato. Hey, a Volnus. Yeah, we could use Volnus as well. Okay. Yeah, on other planets they actually grow on surfaces. Here, we haven't found any sign of that. So finding them in a treasure chest is actually very welcome. Yeah, we're just south of our starting base anyway. There's a forest there. We did build a shelter there. We've explored these corners, but you know, our actual goal is just to find animals and get trades. Because like even to launch those rockets that we just unlocked, we need traits to send. So if we don't get extra traits, there's no rockets for us. That depression looked like it might have been something, but it's kind of looking like maybe not. These are some pretty big trees. They did grow pretty good. I'm just slowing down a bit to see if animals pop in some direction around us, because like if you wait around in an area, that's when it starts populating in things like animals and larvae. You can't really just keep a running. You will have such a hard time finding them. You just kind of gotta circle an area a bit. I mean, this planet is pretty, but it doesn't really have a lot going on with it. It's like mostly just rolling plains and little grassy hilltops. Hey, I see animals. Can't hide from me. I mean, we went ahead and made the other animals, but they haven't seen any of them showing up naturally. Is it just the two? I hope not. Huh. Any of them hopping around this cave? Alright. Yeah, we don't have a particular destination. We're just going around waiting for animals to spawn. This looks like this could have been something, but is it something? Doesn't look like it's going anywhere. This is assuredly one of the trenches that lead from the starting area. There's the bridge we built. I guess we dropped that on the ground at some point. And I guess things aren't popping in, so we gotta wait a second. Don't see any sign of resources. Okay, they're popping in. Okay. There's just nothing around us. There we go. You know what? Let's put this in. I know we got spots for all those. I don't need to carry them. And if I don't have spots for them, I can make a spot for them when we get back. This cave is rather pretty. You know, I kind of wonder if there'd be... Oh, broke my leg. Oopsie doodle. I kind of was wondering if there'd be secret that would show up here in this little depression, but I don't know. We swam around a bit and didn't see anything, but we'll look around again. When we started, it was actually frozen. So I would imagine there'd be secrets, but... Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar. That just ties into the trenches. Okay. Oh, right, well, there were eggs. Maybe we can get some eggs in different places. I see one type of egg, though. Okay. Alright. And we can get that one right at our base, so we don't have to do anything fancy for that. Huh. Can I just go up and over? All walls are pretty much climbable. You just have to find the right angle, and it will let you do it. Zeolite. Oh right, we did never find our way to get in here. Where is this? This is a dome we never found our way into. Huh. There's a tunnel that leads towards there. Is there a secret in there that we never got to? I bet there is. Alright. Okay. I understand. I understand the mission. Well, we might need to go home and clear out our inventory. We got something we can do now. That's something to look into. Because I saw a tunnel leading back towards the main structure. That has to be something, right? Oh, this is really shiny. Okay, so we can call back our vehicle from over here. Huh, did I put in a logistics system? I haven't made it yet. I know we can make it. Suppose we could do that. I'll drop off the circuits here. There's a bunch of circuits in here anyway. were we doing that? Was it upstairs? We might have been doing it upstairs. That's the teleporter. Were we doing anything up here? We might not have been. Okay, where was it then? If that's not where it was... Ah, it was back in this corner. I see. Two circuits, an osmium, and a super alloy, and some nuggets. Weren't we kind of low on super alloy rods? That was the thing we had going on, wasn't it? Yeah. I suspect it. We might have to manually make some more. That definitely was something that was slowing us down, though. Okay. Don't have any more super alloy. Wait a second. Didn't I put aluminum down there? There should be some aluminum. Unless I was making super alloy. Was I making super alloy? I had an auto crafter somewhere. Were you making me super alloy? That would have been useful for you to be doing. Well, yes. Yes, you were. Okay, that works. The only issue is I also need titanium for that. Oh boy. And I mean aluminum. Come. Well. I guess I'm gonna go turn this off because I need it to actually give me some aluminum. Alright, they put the aluminum up here already. They're too fast. Okay. Well, I only need one rod, so that's what I'm going with. Okay. What was the other part of the equation? Bio nuggets. Okay. Huh. Okay. And this will allow our drones to pick up directly from this. Okay. Let's go pick up some more food. We ate what we had. Okay. Have you been getting actually good eggs? You have been getting stabu fish eggs. Do we actually have any stabu fish going over here? Okay. So it's already collecting the special eggs. Okay. Stabu, yep, already doing stabu. Alright, already represented. Alright. I'll investigate those butterflies later to see if they're needed. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna just pop over and look to see what the rockets for animals need other than genetics, because I already know they want 4 random genes, right? I think it's 4. Oh, it's 6. Okay. Osmium rod and T for a mutagen. Okay. That's quite a multiplier, though. I want 6 for every one. Yikes. Well, it doesn't care what the genes are, so I guess we could find something that we have a lot of, rather than the nice genes we've been getting. Because we can actually just extract genes, too. So on that note, what's an easy one to extract? We could just get a whole bunch of, like, bee larvae. We get, like, infinite of those. I think that's a plan. Did I put a pocket full of bees somewhere? I sure did. You even have extra silkworms. Let's go toss them all over here. That'll give us some extra to play with. Okay, so it wants an osmium rod for every one. What was the other thing it wanted? Let's double check. T4 mutagen, so I don't need the super alloy. That's actually pretty helpful, to be fair. What do I have over here? I know I left some goodies. 2 rockets. Our goal is probably to launch 4 of them. I don't need that to all be sitting here. They'll clear it out. Okay. Alright, so how many osmium rods can we swing? That's not a problem. We can do 4 easy, and let's get enough for 2 more. Okay, let's see. See if we can squeeze enough genes out of what we picked up to actually do 4 rockets worth. I can do 3. Okay, well that part is pretty easy. Now the hard part might be the T4 mutagens. I did find one. Might have to make the other ones. That's 2 of them. I was hoping. Alright, it was T3 and Tier 1. Okay. I saw a Tier 3 though. It's probably over here on the other side still. Alright, where were ya? I saw ya. Easier if you don't hide. There you are. Okay, let's go ahead back. Launch those 3. That should speed things up a little bit. Goodbye, fish. Hope you enjoy space. This is so much more expensive than this one, to the point where I don't know why you'd want to make this over this when you can just do 5 of these, unless it somehow multiplies on top of itself. Then it would be worth it. It might be worth doing 1 if we have the resources just to see if that's the case. But, there's no immediate need to rush that. Where is it? Right here. Okay. Okay, let's look at our metrics and see what is not moving. Okay, so heat's been slowing down. Plants are also kind of chilling, so is insects. Okay. How's power looking? Plenty of power. Oh, that's pretty good. All right. Well then, we have a whole set of those. Let's look at our fuses and see what we could set up. We could probably get some more multiplier going on. We could do another oxygen multiplier right here. Three obsidian, 2 explosive, and uranium. Okay, I know I've got obsidian upstairs, I think. You know what? We could get some more plant ones. If we look around, maybe. Because we only got one fuse in those. I don't think you can buy plant. Maybe I'm wrong. I'll look at it at the trade rocket. We might be able to do something with that. Well, that should double their output for oxygen. So that's an easy double. What do we have as options? Yeah. We can only get an energy and a production out of this, so yeah, I didn't think plant was actually an option. Oh no, we can. They were just in a different spot. I see. Well, we can get 2. We have a somewhat limited amount of money. Let's start with that first. Let's go ahead and look at what we have going on. So, I mean, maybe. This is actually more of a moon though, but apparently they didn't want to change the title for just working on a moon, you know? Unbelievable. So we have a full amount of pressure over here. It's gonna take us a while to get to the full terraform point. It is starting to slow down a little bit. So that did double our oxygen output. Pressure is a little bit stalling. Now what can we make that we could sell? We have some options. Like we could start crafting fabric. That's an easy one. Now auto crafters. Or osmium and super alloy. And super alloy is a crunch thing for us. So we either do it manually or whatnot. But we could do a couple. Like we do have the resources to do a few. Well, I guess we don't need too many. But we want to stick to resources we can afford to sell, basically. Because we can't renew every resource. Alright. So I'm going to make a spot for fabric. Fabric sells for 10. This you can't sell smart fabric, but fabric is a steady one you could make. Another one you could make would be pulsar quartz. What is pulsar quartz made from? Zeolite's not a renewable resource. That's a bad choice. I mean, honey is a good choice. Like this high quality food is a good choice. That might be what we want to ramp up, but we already make some overflow on fabric, so let's go ahead and put this down and pump this out and so yeah, we are gonna have to potentially make more of these as well. What is their recipe? Well, they do want super alloy, but that's the only thing that we would have to really invest that we don't have plenty of. Can't just attach it, right? Yeah, that's gonna be in the way. But we can move it. You should be able to attach there. I disagree. Oh, okay, I see what it's got going on. That's funny. Okay. Well, that's just an aesthetic thing. We can fix that. Sure, we drink water. Alright, give me some iron. We'll sort that out. Attached to it. It's not liking it. Okay, then we'll do the next best thing where we build a platform that connects to them. It's not truly connected, but it's close enough. Also, what's your problem with this one? Oh, okay, that's unfortunate. What can I do about this? Why do you not like that? Huh. More than one way to skin the cat. Let's... Not gonna work. Okay. So we're gonna have this one and just want fabric and high quality food. Okay. Now the second thing we need to do is start making high quality food, and that's a different adventure. So for that one, we'd go to our food center here, and we're gonna have to expand this a little bit. How do we want this to go? Well, we can't really expand upwards, right? Not too easily. Well, we could. It's actually not being obstructed, I think. We could just build on the roof of it too. We don't necessarily have to expand upwards, because what we're going to want to make is actually outdoor farms. And ironically, we're going to need more bees for that, but it will give us more bees. That's not a crisis, that's just a matter of time. We also don't need any of these smart fabrics, so I'm gonna break them all down. Well, they really are the true monsters of our world. We have to trim their numbers or they'll eat all of us. Okay, so I think it's time we start setting up some of the ones we do have made for things that we can use. Like one of these should just be no, not everything. We want to have honey, but in just somewhere to be. We also want another one that is going to be bee larva, because bee larva has a use now. So this is gonna actually be the same thing. We're just gonna do this and this. And I guess we could keep emptying out these drones, and eventually we'll get bee larvae that way too, but we could put those plant fuses in here. I suppose we better make some food for our poor animals. They won't die or anything, but they get unhappy. Frogs. Yeah, they're already hungry. You can't get genes from them if they're hungry. So we gotta have some food. Can I manually make it? Yes. It actually is the same recipe as the rich food too. It just has common larvae mixed in with it. And one of the things I noticed is I don't think we have a way to manually get common larvae on this planet. Automatically get it. We're gonna make some food for our friends, and they'll be okay. It's definitely not. Oh, did they just eat it immediately? Yeah, they did just eat it immediately. I'm gonna say they're fast eaters. Like the second I put that in there, they went right into their bellies. Well, I see one of them. Oh, look at you, you're tiny too. Oh, you're over here. We should have a whole crew of them, right? We have 3 of them. So there's a third one. Got you. So we're looking for the one that's short and looks a little bit like a hammerhead shark. Alright, I know you're blue. Where are you wandering around? They don't travel very far from their shelters, so it can't be too far. But I have seen them get stuck. If we leave and come back, they will respawn somewhere. Huh. I'm stumped. Okay. Well, another thing I could do is set up this one as other types of larvae for the butterfly types. And what that will do is basically it will let us empty out that little drone station. Wait, I didn't put you on there, did I? Huh. So that should have taken it off the list. Okay. Now I need to make another one that's just for the random larvas. Okay. I don't remember what I'm doing with all those right now. So we'll clean up. We need bees to really build the other things, so... Alright, did you figure out where you were yet? gets lost forever. So tragic. I probably just didn't travel far enough away, to be honest. Okay, we've almost clawed our way up to 2. That's like a 30% increase. So heat we had back over here. I think we had a different problem going on with heat. I think they were just so expensive to make that we didn't make very many of them. So maybe we can expand our situation over there, but let's go look at what's going on. I think I only made like 1 or 2 of them though. I built 3. Yeah, so this could be actually be supported by support another like 5 of them. And we can use another heat fuse. So yeah, heat is a weak point. Let's go see if we can't squeeze together another 5 of them. Get some heat fuses. Because like the more metrics you get maxing out, the faster the terraform will go up. Okay, what's going on in here? Okay, so I'm gonna basically order 1 more heat fuse. I'm gonna launch the rocket. It's mostly full anyway. Okay. So... Tier 5 heater. That's the problem. It has so much super alloy that it wants. And that's why we didn't make very many of them. Yikes. But, you know, we're gonna have to do it. Come. We might have to start scavenging things for their super alloy. We do have quite a few things that drop it. I'm gonna start cleaning them out though. So this does have aluminum in it in zeolite, so we might actually break these down 1 more step, because we don't need all these circuits technically. So we can also sell these production multipliers, just because that might give us most of what we need anyway. It'll launch when it launches. Okay. do that. Now, super alloy will drop from the sky. Like, that's not something we can actually be completely out of. But I can say I didn't expect this to be the particular crunch we were hitting. You know what? I don't think we ever made an insect fuse either. So maybe that's something we could look at. Let's get 3 of them. What am I missing? Probably solar quartz. Insect fuse. So that wants... Oh, that's why, because it's Arema. We only ever found one Arema. Okay. We did only find one. It's still probably worth putting that in there. I'm just gonna put them close enough for it to do it. Okay, so you also need Tosca and Bio Nuggets. We might just have to go on a lookabout for some more treasure chests, because we definitely have more kicking around, we just didn't grab everything in them. We didn't specifically grab, like, plants and stuff. So we may go on a bit of a journey looking for those. Which event is this? Just a storm event. Might be the edges of what we got. I'll go ahead and put what we have in here. Because the goal is to put enough in there to make 3 of them. So that we can boost insects, because insects doesn't have a fuse going on with it. That could be a real big multiplier to it if we just get that going. Did get bees. We can finally do that. What does the outdoor farm want? Wants 2. Okay. Tier 1, Tier 2, and a super alloy. That's worth taking the beans out. I'll go get more beans and return it. We'll find a better spot for these, but for now, it's just gonna be right here. That'll grow more than it ever had before. Alright, did we ever make an autocrafter here? We sure didn't. Well, I know where I'm gonna actually put it anyway, so it won't be there, it'll be in a different corner. That's what we needed the osmium for. Well, that'll start doing its thing. Cool. I'd say we're making progress. Well, thanks everyone for watching. We're going to take a couple moment break, and then we will continue our terraforming. See y'all in a moment.